Hey guys, welcome back. Hope you're having a good day. Good day for me. Good day for me. Uh, I wore an English Laundry fragrance today because I felt like wearing one, and I wore one. It's kind of the forgotten English Laundry. Not that English Laundry is huge, but even when it was hyped, this one never seemed to get a lot of hype. When English Laundry first started coming out, for those of you who weren't around or don't know, they were hyped pretty heavy because they were good. The first half a dozen or so were really good, and then they started releasing generic modern type fragrances and watering down their fragrances and stuff like that. From what I heard, I don't have any newer bottles of this stuff, any of my old English laundries, but I heard they're pretty watered down because when I first got them, they weren't watered down at all. They were relatively good performers and it smelled really good. And then it just, whatever reason, marketing, money, stuff, they just, I guess, aren't the same as they used to be. But this one is an original bottle when it first came out, and you've seen the title, so it's not like I'm trying to hide it from you. It's Notting Hill. Um, like I said, the forgotten kind of English laundry scent. Kind of an overlooked, classic, gentlemanly, masculine type fragrance. Back when they weren't afraid to put things out that weren't dupe and Invictus. I mean, you know, they did do a lot of dupes. I shouldn't say that. They did. And apparently a lot of people say this one's a dupe, but we'll get into that. Uh, I went, so let's go with what it is. It's a woody floral musk. You get bergamot, lemon, lime, pepper, jasmine, uh, musk, sandalwood, cedar, and amber in the fragrance for the notes. And I went the whole 9 yards with it. I showered with the shower gel. I wore the deodorant. Uh, put the fragrance on. 4 or 5 sprays in my moisturizer. Loaded it on. Probably 4 or 5 sprays. A couple on my chest, a couple in the crinks of my elbow, shirt on, and 3 or 4 in the shirt. So it is a little weaker. It's not a bad fragrance, but you do have to apply a few extra sprays, like I said. Um, it's just the type of scent it is. It's not the quality this time, believe it or not. Um, I'm hit with a sharp, clean citrus, mostly bergamot, but you do pick up some of the lime and a little bit of the lemon. Um, Pretty quickly, a nice, soft, spicy pepper and clean green, slightly powdery vibe comes out. I'm guessing that's the jasmine. I have no idea, but that's what I'm picking up. Start to finish, it's a very soapy, fresh, clean white musk that just gets better as it goes on. They weren't lying when they called this a musk fragrance. Um, as it gets into the base, that clean white musk is pretty dominant, uh, and mixing with a soft cedar. Again, the woody soft cedar, not the peppery kind of sharp cedar, but it works fine with this fragrance because it's the type of fragrance it is. It's a softer fragrance, a gentlemanly fragrance. And that's kind of the whole scent, guys. Honestly, it smells fresh, clean, somewhat soapy, not like more like a shaving soap, but not in a fougere esque kind of vibe. Uh, yeah, it smells nice. It really does. It's clean. It's musky. It's powdery. It's peppery. It's with a like I said that old school vibe without being barber shoppy, right? It's got elements of that, but it's not a barbershop fragrance by any stretch of the word. But it does have that kind of, like I said, a bit of that clean shaving soap kind of vibe to it. It's just a really nice fragrance. Underrated, I think, if you like old school fragrances, honestly. Um, you know, I'd put it right up there with stuff like, for my personal taste, Eau Sauvage. It's right up there with that. Platinum Egoisty by Chanel. It's that kind of fragrance, you know what I mean? It's not really a fougere shaving cream barbershop, but it's definitely got some soapy, clean aspects to it and a touch of elegance. Very nice fragrance. Very nice fragrance. Uh, and without the old man vibe too. It's, you know what I mean? It's not old manish. It's still relatively modern, easy to wear today. Um, and that's kind of the fragrance. It gets compared to Polo Safari. I don't know. Creed Viking. I don't know. Stetson. I don't really get the comparison to Stetson. Stetson is a lot more leathery and woody and barbershoppy type deal than this. I don't really get the comparison. I even seen a few people online over the years compare it to Sauvage. I have no idea where that's coming from. The only thing I can think of is the pepper and citrus off the top is giving people a bit of a Sauvage vibe. I don't see it, but hey, I'm not here to tell you what you smell. I'm here to tell you what I smell. So if that's you, hey, cool. But I don't see the Sauvage comparison at all. Like, it's not even close. But hey, again, you smell what you smell. I smell what I smell. Um, yeah, just a nice, classy, old school masculine fragrance. Uh, that's not barbershoppy. Best way I can describe it. Or a Chypre. Or a leather fragrance. You know, it's not any of that stuff. It's more just a modern take, really, on a citrusy, fougere, musky fragrance. It's just very nice. Um, and so it's kind of unique in that way. There's not a whole lot that I know of that smells like it. And maybe there's 100 fragrances and you guys will tell me, but I don't really know anything that smells like it. So it's kind of unique in that way. Um, so yeah, it's not, you've got to like those types of fragrances, though, a bit more old school. If you're more into the super bubblegummy sweet fragrances, blue, aquatic fragrances, your modern Tonka and vanilla, modern type fragrances. This isn't going to be your cup of tea, but if you appreciate classy, gentlemanly fragrances with a touch of the old school, then this is you're probably going to really like this. Again, I don't know how the new formulations, if it even affected this one, because this isn't a Beast Performer anyway, like I said. So I couldn't imagine it being worse. Not that it's bad, it's just if it's worse, it's holy crap. Because I only get about, I want to say 5 hours. Projects okay for about an hour, an arm's length out there. Then it comes in for a couple hours. Gives you a nice little bubble, you sillage. Again, it's not meant to be a room filling fragrance, so it's not that type of fragrance. So it's not bad. Then it's a skin scent for an hour, and then a very light skin scent, time to reapply. So you're looking at anywhere, depending on your skin, 5 to 6 hours. So yeah, like I said, compliment factor. Women like this kind of fragrance. Again, these classy, clean, fresh, slightly spicy type of fragrances. They like their barbershops. They really do. But when I say that, you got to realize I'm not saying that women are going to come in droves. Oh my God, you smell great. Oh, no, no, no. And they're not even going to give you the same kind of compliment. They're different kind of compliments than you're going to get with this. Than with something like a Sauvage. Whereas Sauvage, you might get that. Like, oh, that smells great. Oh my God, you smell incredible. With this, it's going to be like, the scent itself will make people a little more refined, if that makes sense in their comment. It'll be, oh, that's very nice. That's a nice. You smell good. You smell clean. I like that. What are you wearing? It's going to be stuff like that. Nobody's going to, but it will get you compliments. It's women still like these kind of fragrances, and they always have, and they probably always will. They're, like I said, they're just pleasing to smell without being offensive or loud or in your face and stuff like that. So, yeah. So that's it, guys. Tell me what you think. Have you tried Notting Hill? Like I said, the Forgotten English Laundry. If you have, let me know. Do you like it? Do you hate it? Do you agree with me? Disagree? It's all good. It's all good. We can do. All right, guys. Peace. Love. Be good to each other and be good to yourselves.